Chamber, members of the Advertising Club and the Governing Council members of the Chamber, friends from the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to all of you. I have great pleasure in welcoming all of you for this 4th edition of the Brand Coimbatore Ambassador Awards. Mr. Robert Bean of North Star Partners defines brand as a promise of delivery. While creating a brand, while it's great, it is important to clearly understand why it will bring value to your business. That's when you can slap a giant S on your chest and call yourself a Superman, because then you will be unstoppable. The Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, with its motto, Branding Coimbatore is our business, has been undertaking several programs, events, interactions for Branding Coimbatore, and this awards function is the apex event of them all to recognize organizations and people who have made Coimbatore popular and proud through their products. The Brand Coimbatore Awards function is held every alternate year by our chamber and the Advertising Club. When the chief guest, the subject of chief guest for the prestigious awards event came up, an almost unanimous choice was our chief guest, Sri Murugappan, who's a brand unto himself. It is well known that Mr. Murugappan is from an illustrious industrial family, but membership in such a family is not his only claim to fame. He has incubated businesses at multiple levels, starting from synergizing as well as diversifying acquisitions that have strengthened the group, nurturing talent within the family members and professionals that has ensured leadership and thus business continuity of the group, crafting brands globally that stand for quality and integrity, and several more. And finally, doing all this with utmost humility and care. Who better than our chief guest to give away the awards? We are extremely honored and privileged to have you with us in our midst today, sir, to give away the awards and speak on Coimbatore as a brand, both from an outsider and an insider perspective. Your presence and participation will add a lot of dignity and depth. And we especially thank the PSG and Sons charities for their continuous support to all the activities of the Chamber, and more specifically as a presentation partner for this function. It is our ardent desire and wish that recognitions such as this will foster and promote more and more brands from Coimbatore. With these few words, I once again welcome every one of you with the desire and prayer that the sweet sounds of Brand Coimbatore will bring about speedy development of our region and serenity to our ecosystem. Thank you. A hearty welcome to Dr. Krishnan and the members of Sri Krishna Sweets family for their sweet presence here today. In the past, Mysore Pak was very much in the back seat, relegated to the status of being a mere butt of Diwali special jokes. It was portrayed as a tool in magazines like Anand Vigadan to get the son-in-law who overstayed his Diwali hospitality to leave. Today, it has not only undergone a major transition in nomenclature as Mysore Pak, but has also occupied the center stage in a gourmet's arena, delighting millions globally thanks to Sri Krishna Sweets. From Mysore Pak in the past to Kulu Kulu Darbusini Rasmalai today, Krishna Sweets has reserved a unique space for itself on everybody's tongue. The Chamber is especially delighted to present the iconic brand award to Dr. Krishnan, who has not only been the architect of our motto, Branding Coimbatore is our business, but was also the creator of the award 8 years ago. We welcome you, Dr. Krishnan.
நெகிழ்வான நிறைவான ஒரு தருணம். ஸ்கூல் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்க்கெல்லாம் ஒரு கனவு தினம்னா அது ஒரு கிராஜுவேஷன் டே. கோயம்புத்தூரில் வர்த்தகர்களுக்கு ஒரு கனவு தான் இந்த இந்தியன் சேம்பர்ஸ் ஆஃப் காமருடைய இந்த அவார்ட்ஸ் டே. 88 வருட பாரம்பரியம் உள்ள இந்த இந்திய தொழில் வர்த்தக சபையிலிருந்து, இந்த பல்கலைக்கழகத்திலிருந்து இந்த விருதை நான் பெற்றுக்கொள்வதில் பெருமை அடைகிறேன், கௌரவப்படுகிறேன். இந்திய தொழில் வர்த்தக சபையின் தலைவர் திருமதி வனிதா மோகன் அவர்களுக்கும், அதன் நிர்வாக குழு உறுப்பினர்களுக்கும் ஆட் கிளப் பிரசிடென்ட் மெர்வின் ஜெசி அவர்களுக்கும் அவர்கள் குழுவினருக்கும், பிஜி இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன்ஸ் திரு கோபாலகிருஷ்ணன், திரு கார்த்திகேயன் அவர்களுக்கும், உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் விருதை எனக்கு அளித்து பெருமைப்படுத்திய சீஃப் கெஸ்ட் அவர்களுக்கும் என்னுடைய மனமார்ந்த நன்றியை முதற்கண் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். இந்த இந்திய தொழில் வர்த்தக சபை இங்கு இருக்கும் அனைத்து தொழில் அமைப்புகளின் தலைமை சங்கம். இந்த தலைமை சங்கத்தின் தலைவியாக தற்பொழுது இருப்பவர் திருமதி வனிதா அம்மா அவர்கள். திருமதி வனிதா அம்மா அவர்களிடமிருந்து இந்த விருதை பெறும் பொழுது என்னுடைய அம்மாவிடமிருந்து பெற்ற மாதிரி தான் ஒரு உணர்வு வந்தது. தேங்க்யூ வனிதா அம்மா. இது ஒரு உணர்ச்சிகரமான ஒரு நேரம். I cherished some awards. This award is not only to be cherished, but it is to be worshipped. Generally, awards goes to showcases. I will preserve this award and treasure it in my puja room. It is customary that usually we dedicate the awards. இந்த அவார்டை நான் யாருக்கு சமர்ப்பிப்பது? வாழ்வில் தர்மம் என்றால் என்ன என்று சொல்லிக் கொடுத்த சுவாமி தயானந்த சரஸ்வதி அவர்களுக்கா? தொழிலில் தர்மம் என்றால் என்ன என்று சொல்லிக் கொடுத்த என்னுடைய அப்பாவிற்கா? என்னை தன்னுடைய குடும்ப உறுப்பினராக ஏற்றுக்கொண்டு கொண்டாடி கொண்டிருக்கும் தொழிலாள உறவுகளுக்கா? என்னை கொண்டாடி கொண்டிருக்கும் கோவை மக்களுக்கா? எனக்கு லீடர்ஷிப்னா என்னன்னு சொல்லி கொடுத்த என்னுடைய ரோட்டரி கிளப் மெட்ரோபாலிஸுக்கா? யாருக்கு சமர்ப்பிப்பது இந்த அவார்டை? கோவை மக்களினுடைய ஒரு பிரசாதமாக என்னுடைய நெஞ்சோடு நினைவோடு என்றென்றும் ஏற்றுக்கொண்டிருக்க விரும்புகிறேன். 2-3 நிமிடங்களாக நான் சொல்லிக் கொண்டிருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு வார்த்தைகள் எல்லாம் ஒரே ஒரு வார்த்தையை நோக்கி தான் செல்கின்றது. நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
We are happy to have in our midst Shri K. Ramaswamy, Chairman, Roots Group of Companies, and the members of the Roots family who are here to receive the Legacy Brand Award. The sound of a horn amidst the chaotic and crazy modern traffic has today become synonymous with Roots. The Swachh Bharat initiative of the Government of India gains its strength and stamina from the plethora of cleaning equipments manufactured by Roots and many, many more. Your contribution to safety on the roads and your commitment to environmental cleanliness, besides your contribution to the community at large, is truly commendable, and we wholeheartedly welcome you, sir.
Pleasure to receive these awards on behalf of Roots family of 3,500 people. This is almost 50 years of journey. I'm very happy that ICCI has recognized us and awarding us Thank you.
In an environment where senior citizens have become a neglected lot, senior citizens' homes have assumed largest life proportions in the urban landscape. Caring for senior citizens has become a way of life in Coimbatore, and if today our region has been recognized as a retirement destination with special focus on senior citizens' care, it's truly due to the dedicated and concerted efforts of homes that have been built by several committed people, most popular among them being Nana Nani Homes of Ananya Shelters. It is our privilege to welcome Srimati Uma Yuvaraj, who is the pillar behind Nana Nani Homes. And I also welcome all the senior citizens who are part of the Nana Nani Homes who are here with us today. They have walked more than an extra mile to ensure a serene life in the city.
Here to represent Ananya's Nana Nani Homes. Ananya's Nana Nani Homes had its humble beginning in 2011 with a brand name, with the residents Amma Appa of Ananya's Nana Nani family. They have created this 1,000 families. We started with 135 families. Now they share the happiness with the people all around the world, and they now have made it 1,500 families. Thank you, Amma Appa. And thank you for the Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry and for the Advertising Club for recognizing Ananya's Nana Nani Homes as the Brand Coimbatore Awards. Thank you so much.
Although it is said that slow and steady wins the race, here in our midst is a dashing youngster who has taken the world by storm through his speed. Speed on the racetrack as a Formula One racer, bringing fame and name to our city on a global scale, Shri Naren Karthikeyan. We are proud and very happy to have you with us this evening, Naren, to receive the Brand Persona Award, which is given to individuals who have made an exceptional mark for themselves. This is a very special award which has been instituted this year, especially for you, exclusively to you for having created a unique brand entity for yourself and also made all of us proud.
Firstly, congratulations to all the award winners tonight. It gives me immense pleasure to be here, and thank you very much for conferring me this Brand Persona Award. Thank you, ICCIC, in the Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Coimbatore. Thanks, Mrs. Varita Vijay Mohan, Mr. Mervin. Thank you, Auntie. And you know, motorsport has given me all. I feel very accomplished, and it gives me immense satisfaction to be a path breaker. It's been one tough journey, but it's worth every moment of it, and I would never change. I would never change anything. I would do the same thing if I were to given another chance in a slightly different way. Being the first is always, very difficult because you get into uncharted territories, and it's like reinventing the wheel. Having said that, having grown up in Coimbatore in the early 90s, I come from a family of motorsport enthusiasts. My dad being a ace rallyist himself, I think coming from Coimbatore is still the epicenter of motorsport in India. I'm a of course, I'm a very proud Indian and a very proud Coimbatorean also. And I think speed is something which is embedded in our DNA. People like the great late Karivardhan, recently Mr. P. Vijay Kumar, they've all kept the sport going alive and kept it alive. It's not an easy sport, it's very capital intensive, and the infrastructure in India is so small. Only recently the government has started recognizing motorsport as a sport. So we've come a long way. We've had a Formula 1 driver, a Formula 1 team and a Formula 1 race. And honestly, I did not think in my lifetime all these three things could be achieved. And yes, I was a very young and a confident boy, always very passionate about racing. And I had this big dream of being India's first Formula 1 driver, and I'm living my dream. I race still in Japan for Honda in the Super Formula Series. I really enjoy the life I lead, and I think I'm in a very unique situation. And thank you everyone. Thank you to my family who always stood by me. Mr. Ratan Tata, who supported me since I was from the early 90s. Thank you all. Thank you Coimbatore for all the support. And thank you very much for this great evening, and thank you. Good night.
Congratulations to all the award winners. Mr. Krishnan and his brother Mr. Murli were our alumni, and his both his daughters studied with us in PSG. Congratulations to you, sir. Many more happy sweets to come. And Roots, Mr. Ramasamy also is associated with PSG. He is helping the automobile department in two of the programs that we do. We have a student formula racing and then student SAE, which is an off-road vehicle, which is a national event where about 180 odd colleges take part. Mr. Ramasamy takes personal interest in these events. He interacts with the students, he helps us develop the cars and so on. And I'm also happy that Nana Nani has made it to the awards. Congratulations, I don't know much about it. And Naren Karthikeyan, of course, is our Coimbatores favorite race driver, Formula race driver. Congratulations to all your winners. We look forward to be a presenting partner in the future also. Congratulations and thank you.